Hey guys, Joanne here with Newegg TV. I'm here to do an overview on these Cooler Master CM Storm Trigger mechanical gaming keyboards. We have the version in the Cherry MX Blue switches, the black switches, and the MX Reds. This also comes in the Cherry MX Brown switches, but I've already done a video on that, so if you want to check it out, you can go to our youtube.com/Newegg channel. A couple of things to note before getting into the box. You do get gold-plated Cherry switches, which are rated over 50 million clicks, and 64 kilobyte of macro and keyboard profile memory, as well as 5 fully programmable macro keys. And some other features. You do get anti-ghosting 6-key rollover, which just means you can press 6 keys simultaneously without conflict. And one more thing is that the Storm Tactics key enables and disables the Windows key. It doesn't come with a default Windows key, but you can use the Trigger software in order to program the Windows key. Here's everything that comes in the box. We have the keyboard itself, which I will go over in just a bit. But first, some accessories. We have your quick start guide, some information about where to download your applications and driver updates, and your USB cable with 14-karat gold-plated connectors. And finally, we have this rubberized wrist rest that hooks onto your keyboard. Give me a second. Using the latches here, and just snap them into place. Just like this. Oh. There we go. I currently have the keyboard plugged in using the braided USB cable, and you do get 6.5 feet of cable. Let me turn it around to this side first. Over here we have your DC power port in case you need more power for your keyboard, and your mini USB port and USB hub with 2 USB 2.0 ports, where you can plug in a headset or mouse or any USB compatible device. Most of the keyboard is covered in this smooth rubberized material. And this is a standard QWERTY keyboard with a number pad. And this is your Storm Tactics key, which acts as a function button to access your alternate commands through your F keys, such as your multimedia buttons. And Storm Tactics key with F4 will toggle through the different lighting modes, as well as dimming your backlights and brightening them. And F1 will turn your illumination on or off. And next to that we have your Alt macro key. By pressing the Storm key with the Alt key, you'll be able to create a macro on the fly and then assign it to any of these 5 macro buttons, which can be pretty useful. And on the back we have some rubberized feet. So your keyboard will stay in place when you are gaming or using it, and some feet that you can angle your keyboard with. I have all 4 trigger keyboards laid out for you. Right here we have the one with the Cherry MX Red switches. This one's a little special because we have a red background beneath the keys. And this one has the Cherry MX Black switches, the MX Blues, and finally the MX Browns. Now before I give a sound test, I do want to talk a little bit about each of the switches. For the Browns, you get a light, tactile, non-clicky sort of feel, so here's a test. And for the Blues, you get a tactile and clicky sound. I really like these because of that particular click sound. And the Blacks are linear and medium stiff, which just means you get a smoother typing experience. And finally, for the Reds, which is a lighter variant of the Blacks, linear without any tactile audible feedback. So here we go. And that concludes the sound test. That wraps up our overview on these Cooler Master CM Storm Trigger mechanical gaming keyboards. I'm Joanne, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to our Newegg YouTube channel. Thanks for watching Newegg TV, and we'll see you next time.